And now tonight's other major story, the U.S. approaching another dreadful milestone. Nearly 500,000 American lives lost since the first reported death in this country just a little over a year ago. 500,000 lives. That's more than the Americans who died in battle during World War I, World War II, and the Vietnam War combined. And the New York Times with this poignant tribute on the front page today. Nearly 500,000 dots, each one symbolic of a life lost. Here's ABC's Zohreen Shah.
Tonight, the nation on the brink of crossing that horrific milestone, 500,000 Americans killed by COVID-19 in just a year.
He provided the soundtrack to our lives.
Beloved middle school band teacher Alfredo Valles dying at 60 years old. Gwen and Mike Albert together for over half a century, but over Christmas they got the virus, saying their goodbyes to family over Zoom and passing away 8 days apart.
I was able to be with her and hold her hand as they turned off the ventilator. We did a Zoom call with my family.
COVID tearing so many families apart.
It's stunning when you look at the numbers.
That timeline of deaths charted by the New York Times, each of those tiny dots representing the nearly 500,000 lives lost. You can see the staggering toll in just the last 3 months. Tonight, cases falling nationwide by 73% and hospital admissions dropping by nearly 55% since last month. But the variants threatening to spark a new surge. New York today reporting its first case of the South Africa variant in a Long Island resident, and the vaccines may be less protective against it.
If in fact this becomes more dominant, we may have to get a version of the vaccine that is directed specifically against the South African isolate.
Fauci also warning Americans could be wearing masks into 2022, saying the nation's vaccine distribution should be back on track midweek after brutal weather delayed 6 million doses. Black and Latino communities bearing the brunt of the pandemic. And here in California, Governor Gavin Newsom today touring a new vaccination site in hard-hit Inglewood.
Why the focus on minority communities?
We've got to be more transparent. We all have to be more accountable to all levels of government to actually deliver these vaccines, save lives.
But for so many, the vaccine just did not come soon enough. Vania Underwood, a wife and mother of 6, a nurse who worked hard to fight the virus, only to die from it right before Christmas.
You would never think that it would hit so close to home. And at that time, you can't get no more closer to home than the queen of the house.
Losing his queen, the virus continues to take such a devastating toll. And Zohreen Shah joins us now live from a vaccination site in Inglewood, California. And Zohreen, we know how important the vaccines are to ending the pandemic, and it sounds like that the nation could soon be getting a big boost.
Yeah, Lindsay, vaccinations are happening right behind me, and more could be on the way. FDA's advisory panel is having a public hearing about Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccination on Friday, and they could greenlight it as early as next weekend, and we could have the first shots into arms by March 1st. Lindsay?
Some much-needed relief there, Zohreen Shah. Our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.